In this video, we're going to take a look at how we calculate a loss budget for a fiber optic link. Now, one of the standards that we oftentimes see used for loss on fiber is the TIA 568.3-E standard. Now, what this says is that when we have a connector, and that is a mated pair of connectors, so this could be LC to LC, SC to SC, that we should allow 0.75 dB of loss per mated pair of connectors. Now, when it comes to splices, we typically allow 0.30 dB of loss. And for fiber, and we're going to focus on multimode fiber in this case, for multimode fiber, we are looking at about 3.0 dB of loss per kilometer. So I've got my connectors. Now I've got a connection on each end. So that would say that I would take that 0.75 dB times 2 connectors. So in that case, that gets me 1.50 dB of loss if I have spliced on pigtails or spliced on connectors. But if I said 0.30 dB times 2 splices, one for each end, that's going to be 0.60 dB of loss for splices. For my fiber, let's say that I've got a link that's 200 meters long. So in this case, if I have 3.00 dB of loss per kilometer, and I have 200 meters of multimode fiber, so 0.2 kilometers of fiber. In that case, that's going to be 0.60 dB of loss for the fiber. So this means my total allowed loss for this link, that is 2.70 dB of loss for that link. So when it comes to calculating the loss, this gives us an idea of what we should expect for that link. Now, we've looked at how we can go in and use the NetAlly equipment to set reference on one end of the link, go to the other end of the link and measure the loss. So by looking at what we expect for the maximum amount of loss and looking at what we measured, this gives us an idea of whether that link is within expectations or not. So hopefully this gives you some insight into calculating the maximum amount of loss for a particular fiber link.